here's the last use of the ammo disc. Perfect. We'll be going back to that room later. How am I doing? Well, considering what I'm facing here, I'd rather have all this ammunition. I'd rather be using the shotgun by this point. Okay. And I saw nothing. Alright. So, pretty much to get power back up, we've got to... Oh, wait. Something shiny. Ah, flashbang. Alright. So, to get power to this... To get power back to the facility, we have to go get the fuel. And we're gonna go do that after we go check out that room I unlocked. Come on. Come on. Well, that was a waste. Alright, next we pull all these 3 switches. And yeah, we gotta pull each one individually. Okay. Now we go downstairs.
Chris?
Jill.
Chris, Wesker's the...
I know. I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
We have found Jill after all this time. To get the best ending, you have to rescue Jill. And for most players, or for some players, I can actually understand why they wouldn't get the best ending. And we'll get to that point when we get to it. But first, something behind this sturdy door. We open it. It looks like a refueling device. Set the capsule? We got the fuel supply capsule. And the main ingredient is a nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. And like I said, this is the most tedious part of the game. Because you're forced to walk with this thing. You could run for about 1 or 2 seconds max. But it's very dangerous and better to not do it. It's also why I killed all those flies in that fuel room, cause they'll just attack you non-stop when you're in there. I keep thinking there's a turn there. Okay. Really? Okay, there we go. 1 second. We can now run. I think this is the only time a mechanic like that is used in this game. In the series, I mean. Because I'm thinking back to it right now, and I don't remember having to do that in any of the other Resident Evil games. Okay. And power to the elevator is up. I'm gonna go for another save, and then we're going to head down to the elevator. Okay, another save. Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna take one mixed herb. And I don't know how long it's gonna take me for this part, and I really don't want to take the Magnum with me. Better to take the handgun with me just in case. But now that we got the elevator working, we can actually... Seriously? That's not ominous at all.
Chris!
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
Alright, for this portion, you still can lose the best ending here. I think. I never, again, never lost it at this point. Yay, more shotgun shells. That elevator made it look like I was missing something in there.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Wesker! Come on, you test tube freak.
Okay, so I was wrong about here. You can lose the best ending here, but no, this is the Tyrant. The pretty much has become the staple of the Resident Evil series for the first couple of games.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Alright, we can pick up a few things here. And if you actually didn't bother saving... I forgot his name, unfortunately. Future me typed down the name. What a pathetic way to die. Yeah. Oh. Right, if you didn't really save, I forgot his name right now. The fight is a little bit harder with just a regular shotgun. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research, though through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research. but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. I have no idea if that note is actually in the original. Okay, so that note was really the only thing in here. Looks like it does so automatically in case of an emergency. Wait, how did I unlock the door then? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we can leave. But no, I actually thought that you'd lose, you could lose Rebecca in this fight. I guess, I'm mixing up both campaigns again. We'll see later. Cause, I'm going to be recording Jill's campaign, I'd say in a couple of days, not right now, or like, not in like the next few days, but I think maybe in a couple.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently there's still a lot of tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
Alright. I'm right now considering another save. You know, I might as well. We'll leave the pistol, the handgun ammo. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, we're doing one last save at this point. Okay, I'm taking a mixed herb with me. Let's grab this and this. Replace this with the red green one. I don't know how soon the self-destruct will start, so... Unless I actually have to follow Rebecca, I can't remember.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Remember those words, releasing all logs. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of players in the beginning missed the best ending because of this. But the only way you could actually rescue Jill at this point is during the self-destruct sequence. And here we go.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Now before we leave, we have to go back inside for one extra item.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Just extra shells, you never know. Now we can leave, and the exit is actually right where we actually started this session.
Let's get going!
Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating all logs.
Alright, we go back up the stairs and we go all the way back.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Wait a minute, did I mix up?
Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Oh yeah, this is it. I'm mixing things up right now.
Destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
This is the exit.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
And we get shells and a healing item, which I am not taking actually.
This is Brad. We're running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The reason I'm not taking that health item is because
self-destruct system has been
you need to take this with you.
all personnel must evacuate
Oh wait, not this.
deactivating and releasing
No, this is to activate the elevator.
3 minutes to detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
Yeah, you need at least one inventory slot open, because the item you need to contact Brad is up here, and you're forced to actually remove an item. Yep, signal rockets. Shoot, wrong thing.
Chris!
You okay?
Yeah.
Now, just because the tyrant was an easy kill in the beginning, does not mean that he's out. Come on, come on.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I should have brought more healing items with me. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, let me just say I've kind of over-prepared. And that was Resident Evil Remastered, Chris's story. Alright. On that last fight, one, I over-prepared. I actually thought the fight was going to last much longer. And two, about that rocket launcher bit, there is actually a chance that the Tyrant will actually either dodge it, or I think he'll knock it away. I don't remember what he does. So you have to be really careful with the rocket launcher if that happens. In total, of everything that I pretty much went through. Oh my god, it's fun playing through this again. Granted, there were points where I took way too long. The whole Rebecca and the chemical room being one of the examples. In the past, I've only played the original Resident Evil for the PS1 in small bursts. This was around the time when, again, I didn't really understand Resident Evil 2 itself, for when I mentioned it earlier. So I didn't really understand how the original played myself. But playing through the remaster, letting me at least get another chance of playing the original game, even if it's like this, even if it's improved so much.
Chris, you did a fine job.
I loved it. And the results, 6 hours. Again, there were a couple parts where I mixed things up, had to go back and forth. Oh, it doesn't count it as a first aid sprays used. It actually just counts a total of health items. Huh, interesting. This is the part that I was thinking about. I actually never unlocked this because, again, I thought I was playing on normal, but it was on easy difficulty. As you continue playing through the game, you get different game modes. Every time you beat it, you get a different game mode. This is one of them. This is the prototype version of the game. This is what the game was originally going to be. The item boxes weren't going to be connected, and any item that you stored in a box, you have to go back to that specific box. Weapon aiming is manual. Jesus Christ. And the closet key. Remember that note I picked up inside the mansion about the guy hiding in a painting? The reason I said we couldn't access it was because we didn't have this key, which you only get by beating the game. And both Chris and Jill have their own costumes. Unfortunately, I only have Chris's, so I have to keep on playing as Chris to get more costumes, and I have to keep on playing as Jill to get the rest of her costumes. Yeah, we're actually replacing this clear data because this is easy clear data. and new game has been replaced with once again. And we got a new option called real survival. Next time when we revisit Resident Evil, I'm going to be playing through the game as Jill. I'm going to be showing off the differences of how Jill plays compared to Chris. And I may not actually like do a live recording of it, but I might actually play through real survival. And there's actually other different modes too that I'll bring up as I go along. Or maybe if I actually can unlock it again as new game and not having to beat it as real survival. Well, I'll see what happens. But the next time we come back to Resident Evil, we'll be going through Jill's side of the game. So until then, everyone, have yourselves a pleasant time, and later.